Good evening and welcome to West Ham United to Plasto. No microphone today. Just a recap on the City game, which is, well, it's nearly a week ago. I was waiting again for team news on this weekend before I did a video. Obviously, we didn't have Somerville and we won't have Somerville tomorrow, unfortunately. But what a performance. I mean, City were awesome. I mean, they just passed it around. I mean, they are. I mean, the players they've got two players in each position. I mean, Arsenal probably got the strongest squad now, but we knew what we were facing. Bernardo Silva scored the first goal for them to take the lead. Did he mean it? I'm not so sure. He seemed like he was thinking at the back post someone would hit it in. He was trying to make out he did, but I think he was just double bluffing on that one. So they go 1-0 up, which we kind of expected. I mean, they were just battering us, but we were holding solid. And straight after that, Mavropanos comes up for a header, hits the crossbar and goes over the line. It was clearly over the line. Obviously, the goal line technology came into play, but it was over. They were very surprised we got back to 1-1. And then we just defended for our flipping lives. Can't fault anybody, not at all. Maybe slightly, you could say, to Debo. He wasn't that clever when he came on. He kept disappearing. I mean, he had a couple of runs and he was trying to do all sorts with the ball and shooting with basically nothing on. But the rest of the team, what a performance and what a defensive performance. I mean, our back line, the lads, Mavropanos, Todibo, and Disasi, who's been brilliant since he's come in. Long may that continue. But the man of the match had to be Mavropanos. Quite incredible. Scores a goal, scored the winner in the cup in the penalty shootout the week before, and defended incredibly. So much so that Haaland finally got the ball. I mean, he had a couple. I think he had one before he scuffed. And it's his shot on a sort of half volley. Absolutely does Mavropanos straight in the face. He tried to stand up and he went down like a sack of shit, not surprisingly. And Man City obviously are trying to win the game at the end of the game because they're going for a title. And they're screaming and shouting why they stopped the game's being stopped. I mean, poor Mavropanos, the stills of that is terrible. But like I said, well deserved man of the match. Goalkeeper, immense. What a save onto the crossbar as well. Hermansen, long may that continue also. Looking at other notes of this week, obviously, like you're saying, we've got an important game coming up against Villa, and I'll do a preview on that in a sec. But with Somerville not being there, you could see a little bit. I mean, it's against City, so what do we expect? There just wasn't quite that outball. Out the two lads up front, Tati and Pablo. Pablo by far was the better player. His control is he's very, very underrated. I think there was a bit where obviously we were giving him a bit of shit. Well, that's not so much myself, but certainly the press and a few other people were saying, "Oh, who is this guy? I don't think he's made it." And a couple of guys, obviously, a few West Ham fans were saying it, but not too many. But his control is better than what you think. So yeah, keep an eye on that. So good that he's back playing. Like I said, no Somerville for the Villa game, but we'll have to make do and get on with it. Going back on last week's game, we were quite unfortunate. Everybody drew, but obviously we probably had the hardest game, even with Tottenham going to Anfield. That wasn't the same Liverpool we played. They were absolutely shocking, Liverpool. First half, not too bad. I mean, even the goal was pretty central. I don't know what the Spurs keeper was doing. And then the second half, they just they kept fucking up all their little one-on-ones and whatever, or two-on-twos. And Richarlison ends up scoring a scuff goal. Not that they give a shit because they haven't had a point for ages. Right at the last knockings, but I thought Spurs probably deserved to win that game last week. Liverpool was shocking, absolutely shocking. So I mean, we've got to do our own stuff. We can't worry about we do need to worry about others, but at the same point, we can only control what we're doing. It'd be good for results to go our way, as I'm sure it is what they're looking at us. So a draw against Man City, we probably come out, even though we were the first ones to play, and we temporarily got out the bottom three for the first time since I think beginning of December. We we come out with the best result, I think, personally, of the weekend, even though everything else didn't kind of go away, but it could have been worse. Leeds could have won, obviously, and Forest could have won. And they scored a good goal, but it was given offside. And then obviously Tottenham, played a really shit Liverpool side. He also rested three. I mean, like saying we've got to worry about our own stuff, but he rested three of his main players. Weird setup on his slot. Very strange. But anyway, so we come away with a 1-1 draw, and we are in the bottom three. We are level with Nottingham Forest on goal difference. We're in the bottom three on them, and we're still only 1 point behind Tottenham. I believe, are we 3 behind Leeds, if I remember rightly? So let's hope things go our way this weekend coming up. Right, thanks for watching. It was just a really quick recap on last week as per norm. Speak to you soon. Cheers.